Althea Gibson, game changer. Born in Silver, South Carolina, Althea Neal Gibson was destined to break barriers. Though she developed a love for tennis at a young age, most tournaments were closed to African Americans. Just a year after picking up a tennis racket for the first time, Gibson would be winning local tournaments and joined the American Tennis Association, an organization established for black players.
When Althea first burst onto the scene, tennis was a very white sport, very affluent, very country club. Back in the 1950s when, racial segregation was so prominent, really opening up those doors and bursting through those racial barriers is something that she did, and all she wanted to do was go out there and play, and she just wanted to let her racket do the talking.
It wasn't until 1949, when Althea became the first African American to be invited to the US Open, that the world got a glimpse of her greatness.
When I think of Althea Gibson, I think of all the firsts. Her being the first African American player to win a US national championship. Not just African American woman, but African American.
Gibson would go on to win 11 major tournaments in all, including becoming the first African American to win a Grand Slam at the French Open and the first to win a Wimbledon title. She would receive the trophy from Queen Elizabeth II herself, and would go on to say that shaking hands with the Queen of England was a long way from being forced to sit in the colored section of the bus.
A lot of people mention Jackie Robinson, what he was to baseball, Althea Gibson was to tennis. When you really think about breaking barriers and the first African American in our sport of tennis, it really is Althea Gibson.
Gibson's talents didn't stop on the court. She would become the first black player to join the LPGA and compete on the Women's Pro Golf Tour. Inducted into the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame in 1980, Gibson's legacy lives on forever.
The Williams sisters, Coco Gauff, Sloane Stephens, Naomi Osaka, all those players, I don't think Althea realized how many lives she would touch and affect all over the country, and the road that she paved for them to do what they want to do today. I think all the credit really goes to her.
Althea Gibson, pioneer, champion, game changer.